Hey everyone, welcome back to another Heavy Metal Diecast video. Today we have some bird action, of course. It is from Hobbymaster here, from the 172 Air Power series. It is an A-10C Thunderbolt II from the demo team from 2019. This is from the 354th Fighter Squadron, and which was originally activated in 1942, flying combat missions over Europe, flying the Thunderbolt, the original Thunderbolt, and also later on some P-51 Mustangs as well, before being disbanded after World War II in 1946, of course. The unit itself has been activated and deactivated a number of times through the 50s to the 80s, before being reactivated again in 1991, where it remains active still today, flying these beautiful aircraft, the A-10 Thunderbolt IIs, these majestic beasts. This aircraft, as I said, is from the squadron's demonstration team, which frequents air shows across the United States of America, showing off this wonderful aircraft in a fantastic display. For those of you lucky enough to see these in person, for me, sadly, I doubt I will ever get that honour to see one of these aircraft for real, being in Australia. So we'll open this box up, and of course it does come with some aircraft details in the flap, as per usual with these Hobbymaster aircraft. I did pick this one up second hand, although it looks pretty brand new in there. It was $120 for me, so I reckon that was a pretty good value. And what we'll do, instead of looking at this box, of course, let's get this Thunderbolt II out and have a real good look at it. So here we have the Thunderbolt in its packet out of the box. It does come with that normal Hobbymaster stand, as you can see there. It does come with its little baggies of landing gear or gear up options, gear bay doors, and it does come with a lot of ordnance, which we will look at a little bit more closely. Let's get to this Thunderbolt and have a little look. We'll get that lid off. Ooh, look at that. That does look nice, so hopefully it'll come out nicely. It does pop out very nice. We'll move this packet out of the way. Oh, I am excited about seeing a Thunderbolt, that is for sure. I do love myself a bit of bird action, and we will have some bird action right here. And this does look wonderful. As I said, this is from the demonstration team, and this aircraft does come up really nice by Hobbymaster. They have done a fantastic job. Oh, look at that 30mm sitting at the front. That is fantastic. Love it. I really wish I could see one of these for real, but unfortunately I am all the way over in Oz, and you lucky Americans get to see these beasts. And I think the A-10 is one of my favourite aircraft for sure, and I love these. Look at those turbo fans in the back there. They are beautiful engines there. Wow, this comes up really nice. Hopefully you can see the details there. It is a sort of a dark shade of green on top of this aircraft. Hopefully the light does show some of those panel lines, which are quite good on this one. Hopefully the colour doesn't play with the camera too much. I think this aircraft is really nice. It does come up fantastically. You can see some great detail inside the cockpit there. I will of course open that up and take some photos of it so you can see it without my fat ass fingers in the way, of course. We'll have a look at there. So you can have a look at some of those engine details there. You can see those turbo fans in the back. Beautiful. This does come up really good. I am definitely really happy with getting my hands on one of these. Another A-10 in my collection. Can never have too many hogs in your collection, I say. We'll turn it over and have a little look underneath. Look at all those points for the pylons. That is going to be great. We'll be kitting this beast out with a ton of ordnance, of course. And of course the landing gear options will be there. And this is going to be fantastic to set up. And well, enough talking about setting up. What we'll do while we've got it turned over, we will kit this A-10 out properly and come back and have a real good look at it. Wheels up, of course, is only just these 3 pieces. So this is the cradle stand that will come with it. It does come in 3 pieces, which you have to assemble, and you can chuck the aircraft on this if you want to display it in the stand, but you'll have to leave 2 ordnance pieces off to be able to have that sit on the cradle. All right, let's get to the ordnance. You have this pair of ordnance that goes under one wing, this pair of ordnance that goes under the other wing, You get a pair of these AGMs, and one of these goes under each wing. You get a set of 4 of these, which will go underneath the aircraft. 2 of these you'll have to leave off if you do put the stand on. You also get to use, instead of these, you get a set of these 4. And of course, if you are using the stand, you do have to leave 2 of these off. All right, let's go kit up this Thunderbolt. Here we have the Thunderbolt all kitted out, and boy, it does kit out nicely. And of course, you have those 4 Ordnance there. You can use those ones if you want. If you don't, you chuck those in your spares box, of course. And I reckon this does set up nicely. The landing gear modules, these modules just drop straight in, and same with the front one there. And then you've got a little gear bay door that you just whack in, of course. And then the Ordnance, just drop them all in where you want them. And it does set up nicely. And of course, as I said, if you are planning to put yours on the stand, the actual stand will go here, and so you'll have to remove those Ordnance off there, those sections there, to be able to put on the stand. If you don't want to put on the stand, you can keep this bird all fully kitted out, and it does set up nicely. This Thunderbolt does carry a lot of Ordnance and looks fantastic. I reckon it sets up nicely. Hopefully you guys agree. That Ordnance that it carries, wow. That is a lot of hard-hitting weaponry, and that is why these aircraft are regarded as one of the best close support aircraft around for sure. And I would love to have one of these covering my head if I was in the shit. So I definitely think these aircraft are beautiful, and I think these are fantastic. As I've said repeatedly, I love myself a bird, and that Gatling gun on the front, that is synonymous with the A-10. And what we'll do is we'll chuck the hog down on the ground here, and we'll see how she sits, and sits perfectly, of course. We'll zoom in a fraction for you. But I reckon if you can grab one of these, grab one for sure. No matter what colour scheme, what livery it comes in, you've got to have an A-10 in your collection. I cannot stress that enough. So once again, this is by Hobby Master. It is from the 172 Air Power series in 172 scale or die cast, of course. And it is the A-10C Thunderbolt from the 354th Fighter Squadron from the demo team or demonstration team that that squadron does run. And you will, as I said, if you're lucky enough to be in the United States, you will most likely have seen this aircraft for real. And I will just cry into my beer because I have not, and I doubt that I ever will. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. If you like an A-10 and this particular model or the video or anything as much as I do, hey, throw us a like if you can. And if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, feel free to do so. And I will take some happy snaps without my sausage fingers being in the way of this aircraft and sausage finger test. It is a reasonable size, and it is another great model by Hobby Master, of course. All right, guys, thank you so much for spending your valuable time watching another one of my videos. I really do appreciate it. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, guys.